They found the ghosts of Peleus' son Achilles, Patroclus, fearless Antilochus, and great Ajax too, the first in stature, first in build and bearing of all the Argives after Peleus' matchless son. They had grouped around Achilles' ghosts, and now the shade of Atreus' son Agamemnon marched towards them, fraught with grief and flanked by all his comrades, troops of his men-at-arms who had died beside him, who met their fate in Lord Aegisthus' halls. Achilles' ghost was the first to greet him. "Agamemnon, you were the one, we thought, of all our fighting princes, Zeus, who loves the lightning, favored most of all. You commanded such a powerful host of men on the fields of Troy, where we Achaeans suffered. But you were doomed to encounter fate so early. You too, yet no one born escapes its deadly force. If only you had died your death in the full flush of the glory you had mastered, died on Trojan soil, then all united Achaea would have raised your tomb, and you would have won your son great fame for years to come. Not so. You were fated to die a wretched death." And the ghost of Atrides Agamemnon answered, "Son of Peleus, great god like Achilles, happy man, you died on the fields of Troy, a world away from home, and the best of Trojan and Argive champions died around you, fighting for your corpse. And you, there you lay in the whirling dust, overpowered in all your power, and wiped away all memory of your horseman's skills. That whole day we fought. We'd never stopped if Zeus had not stopped us with sudden gales. Then we bore you out of the fighting onto the ships. We laid you down on a litter, cleansed your handsome flesh with warm water and soothing oils, and round your body troops of Danaans wept hot tears and cut their locks. Hearing the news, your mother, Thetis, rose from the sea, immortal sea nymph in her wake. A strange, unearthly cry came throbbing over the ocean. Terror gripped Achaea's armies. They would have leapt in panic, boarding the long hollow ships if one man, deep in his age, had not checked them. Nestor. From the first his counsels always seemed best, and now, concerned for the ranks, he rose and shouted, "Hold fast, Argives, sons of Achaea, don't run now. This is Achilles' mother rising from the sea with all her immortal sea nymphs. She longs to join her son who died in battle." That stopped our panicked forces in their tracks. As the old man of the sea's daughters gathered around you, wailing, heartsick, dressed you in ambrosia, deathless robes. And the muses, 9 in all, voice to voice in choirs, their vibrant music rising your dirge. Not one soldier would you have seen, dry-eyed. The muses' song so pierced us to the heart. For 17 days, unbroken days and nights, we mourned you, immortal gods and mortal men. At the 18th day, we gave you to the flames, and slaughtered around your body droves of fat sheep and shambling longhorn cattle, and you were burned in the garments of the gods, and laid with soothing oils and honey running sweet. A long cortege of Argive heroes paraded in review, in battle armor, round your blazing pyre, men in chariots, men on foot. A resounding roar went up, and once the god of fire had burned your corpse to ash, at first light we gathered your white bones, Achilles, cured them in a strong, neat wine and seasoned oils. Your mother gave us a golden 2-handed urn, a gift from Dionysus, she said. A masterwork of the famous smith, the god of fire. Your white bones rest in that, my brilliant Achilles, mixed with the bones of dead Patroclus, Menoetius' son, apart from those of Antilochus, whom you treasured more than all other comrades after Patroclus died. Devoted veterans all, Achaea's combat forces, high on its jutting headlong over the Hellespont's broad reach, a landmark glimpsed from far out at sea by men of our own day and men of days to come. And then your mother, begging the gods for priceless trophies, set them out in a ring for our champions. You in your day have witnessed funeral games for many heroes, games to honor the death of kings, when young men cinched their belts, tense to win some prize. But if you'd laid your eyes on these, it would have thrilled your heart. Magnificent trophies, the goddess, glistening-footed Thetis, held out in your honor. You were dear to the gods, so even in death, your name will never die. Great glory is yours, Achilles, for all time, in the eyes of all mankind. But what joy for me when the long coil of war wound down. For my return, Zeus hatched a pitiful death at the hands of Aegisthus and my accursed wife.